Hello there, welcome back. In this video, we will take a deeper dive into customers research. Let's start by talking about the three key types of customers. Starting with the customers on the limited budget. This group of customers is always on the hunt of the lowest price deals and the most extensive collection possible. These consumers are served by large corporates, brands such as Amazon, Walmart, Zara, and so on. Those corporates had invested billions of dollars in producing average quality products at the lowest cost possible. For you as a small business, this is a danger zone to serve. You must stay away from it. Only handling the cost of free shipping and returns might drive you out of the business. Never mind spending tons of cash on driving traffic to your store, be it a brick and mortar or an online store. However, sadly, most small businesses make the mistake of attracting such customers. By consistently discounting their price, you cannot afford it. You don't have enough resources to build systems and processes to produce, store, and finance large quantities of products and sell them at the lowest price. For you at the moment, don't think about it. It's not workable. On the other end of the spectrum, you get the luxury and high-end premium customers, served by brands that sell the image and lifestyle of wealth and power. Such brands are Versace, Giorgio Armani, Rolex, Cartier, and Chanel. For such brands to sell a luxury image, they rely on sponsoring celebrities, building luxurious in-store experiences, hiring top-notch artists, working with the best designers, and spending millions, if not billions of dollars on marketing activities and shows that create the halo effect and reflect the image of luxury. Keep in mind that people who buy and own those brands care about the social image and the access to high status, business or personal relations. Most of them don't care about the price of the item as much as the image they can gain. Brand heritage and history, product quality, and building high social image are the brand top priorities. This group of customers is also difficult for you as a small business with limited resources to serve. This brings us to the third and last type of customers, which are value-oriented, lifestyle, low to mid-end premium customers. This group of customers are highly sophisticated and care about living a meaningful, slow-moving life with personal values. They are passionate about relationship, expressive personality, and character. They are also concerned about the quality of the product, but within an affordable budget. And they, by all means, expect to pay more for it. This group also cares about inclusivity, equality, and fairness. They are a collection of unique groups and minorities of our society, and they admire the brand that makes them feel welcomed and respected. They want to work hand in hand and buy from brands that deliver value and support people in need. They also care about the environment and the sustainability of our planet and buy from brands that take responsibility of creating a healthy ecosystem rather than only focusing on cutting costs, making a profit, and standardizing production at the expense of the environment. This is an area for a small business to shine, and this is the group of the customers that you must give your attention to and serve. Do it right and they will take part in your brand and will spend more for better quality products and more pleasant experiences. This is an opportunity to lift your business from a commodity business to a brand with values that connect with the customers on a personal level and serve a community, makes a meaningful impact, and generates profit. Okay, let's now talk about why people buy stuff in the first place. And it's mainly for four primary reasons. First, people buy a product as a tool to fix or solve a physical problem. For example, a disabled person who needs to move from a place to another requires a tool. An athlete who needs to run fast with comfort also needs a tool. Second, people buy a solution to solve a mental or emotional problem. People throughout their lives go through many conflicts, be it with themselves, with others, and with society. Those conflicts cause them to suffer emotionally and become frustrated. Therefore, they look for a solution that solves those conflicts. Third, people buy things that help them avoid their fears, such as the fear of death, the fear of losing one's home, the fear of losing face, the fear of not being desirable, and many more. It's that inner voice of fear and frustration what triggers people to buy. Otherwise, if everything looks and feels fine, why should people spend money to purchase a solution in the first place? A lady who thinks she is overweight and lost confidence in her beauty might look for a solution. She would love to get her body back in shape. She fantasizes about being asked for a romantic date and receive valuable gifts, which make her feel desirable again and boost her confidence, which will affect the overall quality of her performance. Now, I might have the belief that love, success, and desirability are not about the outer image. But who am I to judge? Remember, as marketer, our job is not to judge or apply our values to people. Instead, we must understand how most people think and like to be perceived. And once we figure out what they fear, we offer them a solution that fits their situation, then ask for their credit cards. Your job as a marketer is to act as a doctor. It's being quiet and engaging into active listening, showing empathy, displaying your credibility, then recommending a solution that fits their problem. This means that your solution needs to be personalized and customized rather than being standardized and generic. Another reason that people buy things is to gain pleasure. This pleasure will not only take people out of their daily life's conflict, but will also give them a quick shot of happiness and satisfaction. Some of those pleasures we care about are spending more money in exchange for a better, higher life quality and being treated nicely, traveling away from the boring and harsh reality. Fears and pleasures works on a subconscious level. Think of them as automated systems that work in the brain's background, a bunch of complicated chemical reaction. However, as marketers, we should have a brief ideas about how they work. I will not go deep on this topic. It's beyond our course and my field of expertise. But here are some ideas to think about. Just as a side notice, I'm not a doctor. I have done my research. If you are an expert, please correct me if I went wrong somewhere. As you may know, cortisol is a stress hormone caused by fear or frustration. However, for the brain and the human body to stay healthy, it needs to balance itself and stress that mental pressure. The fastest way for the brain to distress is to release a shot of dopamine, a hormone responsible for happiness that is caused by accomplishment, or release oxytocin, a hormone that is caused by social connection and bond. Our brain is attracted and always in seek for relaxing and pleasurable stimuli, especially when we are in pain, which, if misled and used wrong, could cause our brain to enter a loop for addiction and always wanting more. That's why you find motivation gurus, make money quick scams, and dating websites are very appealing and addictive to the desperate brain because once they hook you in, your mind gets into the loop and habits of coming back and wanting for more to receive that shot of dopamine. That's how many businesses use marketing to make you come back for more food, drinks, fashion, motivation, gambling, and more. Keep in mind, this knowledge needs to be used ethically. There are so many people in need for help and are being scammed and misled by fake businesses with fake solutions using those practices. I wanted to arm you with all the tools and knowledge you need to serve and help the people in need. So now that you understand that, answer me quickly. Why people buy condoms? Do they enjoy it? Think about it. Why do ladies buy this? Notice, it's ultra thin. Don't get embarrassed. This is what marketing is all about. Okay, here's another one. Why people buy a fresh mint gum before going on a date or attend a meeting? Well, here's your answer. All the three above products, they act as a release for a problem as an assurance for not getting into troubles or not being placed in an awkward position. The first two are not enjoyable, I guess, but they prevent the problem. Okay, here's another one. Why people buy a Rolex watch? How about a Lamborghini? What's about an expensive suit? Do they buy them only to solve a problem? I don't think so. Isn't it all about that social image and differences? Hey, look at me, I'm wealthier than you are. We, as a human, like to show off, don't we? Knowing all the above information should get you to realize that your product is not as important as you might think, and probably its features are not your best selling proposition. Some people love to be reminded with beautiful memories of the people they love. Some like to have the power to create and transform things, and others want to help and give, and some just love to connect and become a part of a community that inspire and benefit the whole. You will also find that some will buy your product because it gives them the tool, sense, and possibility of freedom. The more you get to know your customers, the more you understand that different people buy your product for a different reason, and your service is only the bridge to achieve what they want, not what you thought and planned for them to want. It's your job as a business to serve them regardless of how they look, think, and the thing they believe in, and regardless of their age or social hierarchies and differences. All the above factors play an important role in why people buy things. However, the following reasons affect people taking a purchasing decision on a more personal level and in a more specific area around the world. First come culture and religion. They come with specific rules and regulations that shape and influence the mindset of the community and the individual, and they play an essential role in how people decide. Try to sell the best pork ribs to a Muslim or a Jew and see what kind of result you get. It's almost close to impossible to sell it to them, no matter how good your ribs are. Understanding the culture and the mindset of your customer is essential. If you are looking to sell them your products and services, it needs to fit their rules, needs, and limited wants, not yours. Another aspect of how people decide is their education and their level of sophistication, and the influence of the people whom they follow and socially shaped and motivated by. Another aspect is their lifestyle and spirit, which will be reflected in the style or visual theme they like. Someone more into bohemian style like to eat at bohemian restaurant and shop from bohemian stores. They expect a specific visual language that differs from someone bold and colorful. Another point is your customer's income. Most people love to buy expensive stuff and they dream about it. However, that doesn't mean they can afford it. Right now, they might be on a limited budget. You can serve them as followers, but you do not expect to focus your marketing message on them. If you do so, you probably won't find any success. Another aspect to consider is if your customer is a single person and think in terms of self-interest, or if they are committed to a relationship and think about the benefit of the whole relationship. People at different stages of their lives make decisions and spend money differently. They mostly withdraw their happiness by taking care and gifting people around them to make them happy, which in return makes them happy. These aspects work together and affect why people buy stuff. And as you can see by now that only applying a massive discount for your product is not the right solution or the reason for people to buy your products or services. Put it simply, if you don't mirror your customer wants and desire, then your offer will not be a match. Please understand that I'm trying to get you out of the business of trying to convince people to buy your product, which is desperate selling. I would like you to listen with a sense of empathy toward them. Position yourself as the expert, then offer solutions. This will make you desirable and will make them come to you rather than you going to them. You can notice across the web or in many stores that many businesses make the mistake of rushing and asking for the sale without taking the time to understand the customer's needs and wants. Take, for example, the fitness industry. Most businesses assume that people are into buying their workout machine or buy a member card. They spend all of their marketing effort to revalue their brand and annoy the customer. Once they get you, their fitness trainer assumes that most new customers are desperate and looking for someone like them, cute and strong. And they assume that 99% of people visit the gym only to build a shredded, sculpted, and sexy body. They don't take into consideration that there is a large group of people who go to the gym just to relax, build endurance and strength. In contrast, some go to build muscles, others go to the gym to get group support and motivation, and others go there to socialize and be happy, while others need a workout for a specific need. If you keep repeating the same pitch over and over to a different group of customers, you will become a distraction more than a solution. Now, assuming that you understood people's motivation, let's take a deeper look at people's needs and limits in terms of income and time. You can find that some people can afford financially and has the time to be with a premium personal trainer and don't want the distraction of the gym, while others can only afford to be in group training at the gym, and some can't even afford a trainer or go to the gym, and they can only choose a cheaper self-motivated do-it-yourself option. And if you truly understand people, you can find that most are lazy enough and don't want to go through the workout at all. So they will look for an easier solution and probably the most profit could be generated serving them. That's why for a marketer it's very dangerous to fall in love with your products and solution very early. You should be looking for problems that people have and always be trying to find the easiest, most workable and profitable solution for you to execute on small scale rather than being stuck with a specific product. Also keep in mind that for small businesses there are a lot of new opportunities in the small niches market. Homemade and handmade products, gluten-free and personalized products, organic and healthy products, locally and nationally made products. Okay, so now that I have told you everything you need to know about your customers, my question to you will be, who is your customers? You should find them, get close to them, then be able to mirror their wants and desire. Okay, so here is your assignment for this week. I would like you to do a simple customer's research. Don't worry, I won't ask you to do a survey. I would like you to search for problems that people have around your industry. Get into forums and read how do people express their frustrations and pains. Read through conversation and understand what people want. Do not assume, research and confirm. I also want you to go through reviews, be it on Yelp.com or Amazon.com or any platform of your industry. Then I want you to look for what makes people happy or turn them off about a specific way a business makes them feel. To be clear, we are not looking at how the people rate the product, rather than how the product or service made them feel. I also want you to go to Pinterest.com and find images that describe the style of the people you want to serve. How do they look? What do they wear? What is their lifestyle and how do they express it? You can see that these two groups of people look and behave in different ways. I also would like you to understand some aspects of your customers' culture, religion, and the people that influence them, and also try to imagine their relationship structure. As we said, those aspects play an essential role in people's decision of making a purchase. If you prefer, you can always find a few friends and have chatting conversation. Just get to know people and ask them about specific problem, and then be willing to understand their struggling and what they are looking for, without any judgment or opinion. Keep it short and sweet. Alright, so I also got for you a small second assignment. It will be fun. You will love it. Let's play evil for a while. I want you to tell someone to ask you to buy them or bring them something they want. For example, ask someone, "Would you like me to get you a cup of water?" If they say, "Sure," tell them, "How do you like it?" If they say cold, get it for them and serve it with a smile. Then notice how would they react. Repeat that behavior for a few times and see how they will like you. They will start to believe and feel that you appreciate and understand them. Now try the same experiment with the same or another person, but this time give them the reverse of what they wanted. Now see their reaction. Repeat that for a few times, and now they start to hate you. Do it more. They will ignore you and start to get really pissed off you. It is a natural reaction. Remember to take it easy, explain it later, apologize, and be respectful. Most of the time, people cannot control their defensive behavior. It goes against their ego. Marketing is the same. So many marketers keep promoting their products without taking the time to understand their customers and becoming desirable, not knowing that they are spending tons of money on marketing to customers who don't want their products or services. Successful marketers understand that great marketing always starts from clean and solid foundations, which is understanding people. Once you get that locked and in place, then you can apply all the beauty and desirability you want on a solid foundation. But sadly, most marketers do quite the opposite, and that's why their marketing sucks. If you don't understand what people want and desire, you just can't sell to them, period. I hope by now you appreciate the value of slowing down and getting to know your customers on a deeper level. Take your time to do the homework. There is no need to rush. Take care for now, and I will see you in the next video.